The topic of today's video lecture is what are the effects of the nanosize. So, when you convert a bulk material into a smaller particle such that the size of that particle is in nanometer, so we call it a nanoparticle. So, what are the effects? What are the change in properties that we are going to observe when a nanoparticle is formed? I'm going to explain all of these changes, all of these effects in this video. So what are the nano-sized particles? The nanoparticles are extremely small particles that measure in between 1 and 100 nanometers. And you know that nanometer is 10 as power minus 9 of meter. So the first effect of forming the nanoparticle, of forming the nano-sized particle, is the increase in surface area. As you can see here, that when you have a bulk particle, it has a smaller surface area, but when you change it into smaller and more smaller particle, the surface area is going to increase. As you can see here, that in this case the surface area was 6 meter square, and when we have broken down this piece into 8 different pieces, then the surface area has increased from 6 to 12 meters square. And similarly, when these blocks are further broken down, then the surface area has further increased to 24 meters square. So when a bulk material is converted into a nano-sized material, there will be a lot of increase in the surface area to volume ratio. So what are the effects of increase in surface area? Due to increase in surface area, there will be enhanced reactivity, because now due to increased surface area, the molecules will interact more with these nanoparticles. And when there will be more interaction between the molecules and the nanoparticles, then the reactivity will be increased. Okay, so due to this enhanced reactivity, they are highly effective in catalysis and chemical reactions. The second effect is the altered optical properties. So when a nanoparticle is formed, this nanoparticle has enhanced absorption, scattering, and fluorescence. Moreover, this effect is utilized in various applications including solar cells, LEDs, and sensors. So the third effect is quantum effects. So when the nanoparticle is formed, these nanoparticles show many quantum effects that are not observable in the bulk particles, and these quantum effects, like that of quantum tunneling, quantum confinement, and quantized energy levels, these are utilized in nanoelectronics and quantum dots. The fourth effect is mechanical reinforcement. So the nanosized particle have improved strength, they have improved hardness, and they have improved toughness. So that's why they are used in the development of advanced composites, coatings, and structural materials. Also, these nanoparticles have enhanced conductivity, and due to this enhanced in conductivity, they are used in electronics and energy storage applications. Moreover, carbon nanotubes and graphene are the example of nanoscale material with excellent electrical conductivity. Moving on towards the sixth point, it is the improved magnetism. So nanoparticles have improved magnetism as compared to that of bulk, and so that's why they are used in data storage devices, in the magnetic resonance imaging, and magnetic sensors. Moreover, as we have just described earlier, that due to increase in the surface area to volume ratio, they show a higher reactivity. So seventh point again says that the nanoparticles have increased reactivity. They show higher chemical reactivity compared to a larger particle due to their increased surface area and altered electronic structure. Moving on towards the eighth point, and that is the altered biological interactions. The nanoparticles can interact differently with biological system due to their small size. So there will be altered biological interactions. So they can penetrate cellular barriers, they can interact with biomolecules, and potentially deliver drugs more effectively. So nanoparticles are used to deliver drugs inside the patient, and there are many more applications of the nanoparticles, but I have just described the main eight main effects that are going to be observed when a nanoparticle is formed from the bulk. So that was all for the effects of the nanosize. So if you have any question, you can ask me in the comments. And secondly, if you have not subscribed the channel, please subscribe the channel and click the bell icon. Thank you, and see you in the next lecture.